all they that keep it shall come to life.
All they that keep this shall come to life.
Right.
But right now, you're the walking dead, you're the walking dead,
Right.
you're the walking dead.
Right.
If you putting a cigarette to your mouth, you the walking dead.
Right.
If you eat pork chops, you the walking dead.
Right.
If you talking about you can assimilate with the people who colonized you, you the walking dead.
Rise up against the dope dealers, against the gangbangers. Who gonna rise up against being oppressed? Who gonna rise up?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
That's the truth. Hey, you ain't subscribed yet? Stop playing games, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell button, do the comments. Let's go.
How you doing, bro? What's your name? Fabian. How you doing, Fabian? What's your nationality? Black. So you'll be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. You ever heard the word the real Jew? You heard that, right? See there? Now, here's another thing. A lot of our people have heard that, but we don't want to do nothing about it. Right? We want to go on back and continue in what we love to do. See, you're only going to have a certain amount of time you're going to be able to continue to do that. Like smoking that. Only a certain amount of time. Because what's the wages of sin? What's the, Death. What's the price of sin?
Death.
Death. The price of you doing what you're doing.
Right.
You smoke weed, right? Cigarettes, black and mild. So when you look on the back of that package, what the Surgeon General say? Cause what? There you go.
Right.
So basically, y'all suicidal.
Right.
You're suicidal.
Right.
You walk around here suicidal. You're gonna drop dead from what you're doing. It's like keep putting the gun to your head. You got a bullet in there and you keep clicking it until that bullet, pow, blow your brains out.
Right.
Russian roulette. That's how it is. Read that.
Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
This right here is the book of the commandments of God for us, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's the only way we're going to get out of the condition that we're in. That's the only way we're going to drop all this poison that the white man give us to continually kill ourselves since slavery.
Right.
All they've been giving us. In slavery, what they give us? Pork, hog guts, intestines, slop. And then what that leads to this day, our people got a high number of deaths in heart attacks. And what else? Cholesterol, obesities, gout. All that stuff is all that. See there? Diabetes is number one. Pancreatic cancer and all that type of stuff. And what the same thing with this. And we still is taking the poison that they give us.
Right.
And we refuse to drop the poison.
Right.
A lot of our people will wait till they have to go to the hospital till the doctor tell them to put a damn pork chop down.
Bring it out.
When you know pigs, what do pigs eat?
They eat a little bit of everything.
Anything you give them. Guess what? If you give a pig a dead body, you think you're going to eat it?
Yes, they will eat it.
You will eat it. And guess what you'll do? Go and eat the pig. You will eat a dead body. Those of you that eat pigs will eat a damn dead body.
Right.
Read.
And the law that endured forever.
Read it from the top again so y'all can hear this. Hear this.
This is the book of the commandments of God.
So this is our book. This is our culture, our heritage. Because the way we live in today, we don't have a culture. What you think our culture is? Whatever they bring out.
Right.
They say rap music is a culture. Rap music ain't no damn culture.
Right.
A culture is a way of life, how you live, how you dress, right? What you eat, the things you do. Huh?
Hip hop was a culture. Y'all turned it into rap.
Well, hip hop is not hip hop, it's music.
No,
hip hop is rap music.
No, rap music is what we listen to. Hip hop was a culture.
Explain how hip hop is a culture.
Well, because the way we dress, we wasn't talking. We were highly political.
highly political. I'm 56. Highly political. Political rap was number one.
Yeah.
Y'all made dummy rap after us.
Yeah.
Y'all made that number one. That's what separated rap from hip hop. Hip hop was a lifestyle. It wasn't just. It wasn't
now
just.
he said,
and we
y'all heard
admitted
him, right?
that.
He said it was how we dress, how we dance. It was political. All right. But look, a culture's not dancing.
I was right.
A culture's not dressing up women in baggy pants. That's how it was in the 90s. A culture is not political because this political system belongs to what race of people? There you go. It's not our culture.
Right.
The whole point is not our culture. Read from the top.
This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever.
This law endured forever. Read.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
All they that keep this shall come to life. Because right now, you're the walking dead. You're the walking dead. You're the walking dead.
Right.
If you putting a cigarette to your mouth, you the walking dead.
Right.
If you eating pork chops, you the walking dead.
Right.
If you talking about you can assimilate with the people who colonized you, you the walking dead.
Right.
If you got a sister got to put a white woman's or wig on your head, you the walking dead.
Right.
Meaning you hate yourself.
Right.
If you sagging your pants around here this low, you the walking dead.
Right.
If you got a broken family,
Right.
you whoring out your sisters, you're not marrying them. You the walking dead.
Bring it on.
You're creating a generation of people dead.
Right.
That's what you're doing.
Right.
You're creating the dead.
Right.
The dead creating the dead. You're not thinking about your future. You're the walking dead. All that don't keep this will die. Let's keep reading.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So if you keep this, you're going to come to life, read.
But such as leave it shall die.
That's why you're the walking dead. Because you left the commandment.
Right.
You intentionally left the commandment. All y'all know y'all Israelites out here. But you refuse to keep the commandments. Therefore, you will stay in your body. You will stay being a dead people.
Right. Right.
But the Lord said this to us. Go to Psalms 23. Psalms 23. Because this whole thing is the valley of death. America is the valley of death. Y'all gotta understand it. Because a lot of our people walking around here dead. Let's get it.
Psalms chapter 23 and verse 4.
Bring it on.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
We ain't fearing no evil.
Right.
We ain't fearing no evil that we walking through this valley of the shadow of death where our people are walking around here dead.
Right.
We walk through here to wake you up.
Right.
We put our lives on the line to wake you up.
Right.
Read.
For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
The rod and thy staff shall comfort me. The Bible comfort us. It gives us all the tools we need to wake you out of that sleep state, that dead state that you're in.
Right.
Read.
Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
The Lord prepared this table right here. The Lord prepared this table for us in the presence of our enemies.
Right.
Read.
Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
With great blessings. We running over with great blessings because we keep the commandment. You will always be in that state of worry. We'll always be in that state of something's wrong. We'll always feel like you got to go to this cigarette to ease your pain.
Right.
Or you got to go to that bottle to ease your pain. Or you got to go to that weed to ease your pain. The Lord said, no, you don't got to go there, brother. We all got problems.
Right.
I can look at you, brother, right here. What's your name? Baby, and tell you got problems. Am I right? I got problems. I can tell you got problems. Why? Because we was put in this society right here to have problems.
Right.
The Lord said we weren't going to prosper in our ways without this Bible.
Right. Good.
That's why we have to be a man. There's only one way to be a man to be prosperous. Only one way. Is there more on that? Let's finish that out.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
And we're going to do this thing forever until the end. to the end. That's what we got to understand that. Hey, what was your name again? Fabian. Hey, Fabian, I know you know you're an Israelite, man. You gonna come on in, man. So we gonna stop doing what you're doing, man. Get out these streets. You say you got time? You ain't got no time. What you got time for? The Lord can kill you tomorrow.
Psalms 119:59.
Get that song 119:59. You ain't got time, Fabian. Who you telling me you got time? How old are you?
Listen up.
You ain't got time. Check this out. You ain't got time.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 59.
Check this out, baby, before you leave.
I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies.
You got to think of your ways, baby, and turn your feet into the Bible. Keep the commandments. Read.
I made haste.
You got to make haste because we ain't got time, baby.
Right. And delayed not to keep thy commandments.
You got to make haste to keep these commandments. That go for you too, Corey. We ain't got time.
Right.
Hey, wasn't that woman in her house that was boiling water? The police came in there and shot her dead. She ain't have time.
Right.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
His word